Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads and time for another super cool Cards, the Universe and Everything deck of the week. Well, actually I've got two decks for you, a mono science deck and no surprise a Python Tennin deck, and I'm not really sure which is the better one. I played both of them, managed to get myself all the way up to Dragon pretty quickly actually. I only lost a couple of games and I kind of alternated between the two decks. So let's go and check out the deck. The first one is the Mono Science with this rebranded card. He equals MC squared. Used to be a Pioneers of Science. Now it's a Mega Math card, which actually probably helps a little bit maybe, or not, I'm not sure. 5 for 35. And on the draw, your science cards in hand gain plus 35 at this turn. So it is a Mega Maths. Don't forget there is an arena boost this week for Pioneers of Science. So I've put a few of them in this deck. Seen a lot of people playing pure Mega Maths deck, but I think this one is better. Leonardo da Vinci, he is a Pioneer of Science still. 5 for 45 on the play. Your science cards in hand gain plus 26 until played. Really good buff, that one. Love that card. Doppler effect, no surprise. On the draw, your science cards in hand gain plus 30 power and cost -1 energy for 2 turns. On the return, your remaining science cards in hand lose -15 permanently. I was going to put Mecha in this deck, but I decided against it because even though the energy is 20 this week, it was a little bit tight. Anyhow, next card, limited legendary, the Linux Kernel. If played next to any science card, your science cards, whatever they are, gain plus 15 for 3 turns. Repeat for each album. And on the return, if your deck is only science cards, which we do, your cards, whatever they are, gain plus 10 for 3 turns. Great card. Quantum Entanglement. This deck is absolutely amazing if you run into a non-science deck. If you run into a science deck, this card is a little bit wasted, but he's still a good card. Definitely worth putting in. 7 for 70 on the draw for every science card in your deck. Your opponent's non-science cards, wherever they are, lose -1 power until played. And on the return for every non-science card in your opponent's deck, your science cards, wherever they are, gain +1 until played. Great card. Half-Life, not sure still about this card, but he seems to be working and he is pretty cheap to play. 3 for 33. On the play, your science cards in hand gain plus 40 until played. For every round completed this game, this number is halved, rounding up. Cool. Next card up is James Clerk Maxwell. Great card, this one. If your deck contains 3 or more Pioneers of Science cards, which it does, and 3 or more Dizzying Discovery cards, which it does, 9 of your random science cards, wherever they are, gain plus 17 until played. Like I said, this is my preferred option for a mono science. I have put Evil Number in this week. 3 for 0. On the draw, 5 of your random cards, wherever they are, gain plus 6 until played. On the play, 9 of your random Mega Math cards, wherever they are, gain plus 10 until played. And on the return, 12 of your random Mega Math cards, whatever they are, gain plus 15 until played. Pretty useful card, that one. John von Neumann, he will get the benefit of the arena bonus. On the play, if your deck contains 8 or more Mega Math cards, which it does, your science cards, whatever they are, gain 19 power until played. Nice. Fuzzy Logic. 4 for 36. This is a good card. I wasn't sure about this one, but it is a good card. On the draw, your Mega Math cards, wherever they are, if you are losing the round, gain plus 12. If you are tied the round, gain plus 16. Or if you're winning the round, gain plus 20 until played. So really good buff card, that one. Really good hitting all those Mega Math cards. The set of all sets, I try and hold him as long as I can, but quite often I do have to play him halfway through the game. On the start, this card gains plus 7 permanently, and another random card in your hand gains plus 7 permanently. Nice. No surprise, the Grim Reaper Paradox. If it's round 1 or 2, your cards in hand lose your opponent's cards in hand lose -32 this turn. If it's round 3 or 4, they lose -16 this turn. And if it's round 5, your cards in hand lose -16 permanently. Great card though. Really does some good damage. I try and get this card round as often as I can. The year 2038 problem. Probably remember this from that mono science deck that I did yesterday, I think it was. On the play, if your deck has 9 or more Mega Math cards, this card gains plus 52 permanently. Great card. Penrose Triangle. On the draw, if you've played Penrose Triangle this game, your Mega Math cards, wherever they are, gain 19 until played. on the play. If you've played exactly one Mega Math card this game, this card gains plus 40 permanently. Looking good. The power of 0. On the draw, your opponent's cards in hand with 50 or more base power lose minus 49 and costs -1 energy for turns. Not as effective this week as it was last week, but he's still worth putting in because he will get all those Mega Math buffs. Tessellation. If played in the middle slot, your Mega Math cards in hand gain plus 24 this turn. Really nice shiny card, that one. Look at that. Cool. Cantor Function. I love this one because it is a permanent buff. On the return, this card gains plus 66 permanently. Really good. And the final card is Hilbert's Problems. Been quite useful actually this week. Not so useful last week, but definitely need him this week. On the return, if you're losing the round, your Mega Math cards, whatever they are, gain plus 23 until played. I have run into so many people playing Mega Math decks, but this one not quite a pure Mega Math deck. It is a mono science deck, but making the most of the arena boost, which has actually won us quite a lot of games. So let's go and play a quick game. Deck code, by the way, 7WR3AQ. And after this deck, I am going to show you my super cool Python Tennin deck. You will like that one. I'm not sure which is Prusembi. Hello, Prusembi. Okay, here we go. Oh, just as I was saying, Mega Maths against Mega Maths, or Mono Science against Science by the looks of it. It might not be Mega Math. I'm betting it is though. Right, let's think about this. Let's just get these cards round as quickly as we can. Oh, I probably put John in the wrong boost box there. Actually, look where the Pioneers of Science arena is. I just didn't notice that. I should have put him in the first box, but never mind. He would have come back then on the final turn of round 2 and have got that extra 100 buff. But we should be okay. This is probably the strongest mono science deck at the moment, unless you are finding a way to run at Mecha. Certainly for this week, because of the arena boost. You've got to make use of the arena boost. Almost. Oh, Mandelbot set. I didn't include that one because he takes a while to power up. Whereas if you go with Cantor, it powers up much quicker. That's why I like that one. Anyhow, let's keep going. 290 in front. Let's just be careful here. 261. That is good. Oh, he played his Leonardo card. You should have held that for the next round. For the next arena. I don't think you were going to catch up. Okay. So we should have a couple of our Pioneers of Science cards coming around in this round. That would be good. They do get that extra 100. Don't know if he's playing a pure Mega Maths with just a couple of buff cards in. So look at that Leonardo. That is great timing. Year 2038. I want to get around as quickly as we can, and probably just in case we lose. No, we're not going to lose, are we? Evil number. Let's do that one instead. Oh, well played with his Hilbert problem there. Yeah, and that card on the end is quite a useful card. I didn't bother putting it in this deck though. I don't think I need it. You could probably swap it if you wanted to for power of 0, but then you could be running a little bit tight on energy. And obviously on quantum entanglement, not much use. He can sit in our hand for a while, I guess. Set of sets is looking good already. We've got one Pioneer of Science. There he is. James Clerk Maxwell. Yeah, after this game, I am going to play my Python Tennin deck, which is a really naughty deck. Like I said, I'm not convinced which is the best deck for this week yet. So I'll let you guys let me know what you think. Both of them have had a huge amount of success. This one tends to be every science deck and quite a few Tennin decks. But the Tennin deck obviously beats pretty much everything, although it did lose against a science deck. Quite interesting. Good score there, sir. Not quite enough, though. 293. That's good. 2-0. Bit of desperation there from Prusenby. Okay, let's keep going now. Tessellation is a really cool card. I like it a lot, actually. We should be able to get a good score here. Oh, the Grim Reaper. And there, see, John came round. If I'd played him properly on the first turn, we would have used him and had a better score and a better score this time. But never mind. 3, 7, 8. Tessellation against Tessellation. Very similar decks. Just a few cards different here, but I think our few cards make the difference here. Half-Life, like I said, I'm not convinced about Half-Life. Maybe you could swap him for another Dizzying Discovery, because you do need 3 of them. And we would only have 2 if you swapped him for something else. So you would lose that mega buff. 375, not the highest score. So his Mandelbot set is starting to get strong. 576 against 420. Close game this one. I think we might lose this round. We are 2-0 up though. Let's have a look. What's next? Dogs is next. 161 behind. Let's keep our big cards, I reckon. Let's go with that and that. That's not too bad. 410. Leonardo against Leonardo. But he won with Hilbert's Problem there. That's good for us. Great card, actually. I wasn't sure about it last week, but it's growing on me. Okay, let's try and finish this game off if we can. 2-1. We should have some big scores coming round now. That year 2038 Problem. I love that card so much. And it's only a legendary. And evil number 544. It's going to be close. Going to be close, but no, it's not. We're pulling away a little bit. 104 points in front. Looking good. Looking good. Evil number. That took loads of cards to craft that evil number, didn't it? That was a massive job. Okay, let's concentrate a little bit. 104. Oh, I do want to get James around, but can we afford to? This is Grim Reaper just hit us. Let's do it. 389. 389. This could go to the final round, you know. Well played. Oh, he had to bring out his set of all sets card. Oh, that is good news for us. That is good news for us, even though we have played our set of all sets. 104. We can get a good score here, or do we hold Tessellation for the final round? That is the question. 1, 2, 4, 7, 2. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Make or break time. Make or break time. He's swapping his cards around somewhere. Oh, well, the good news is we have forced him to bring out retro causality. That was a bit of a shock, actually. I hadn't noticed that. But he's now played his 2 hold cards that have been holding. 2-2. Prusen probably went a bit over the top there. He won that by 314. Oh, we could have lost this game. Oh, and Grim Reaper now. Poor play by us. Let's just go for it. Nothing else we can do. 3, 4, 2. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Mandelbot. Only 271, though. I think our year 2038 is going to be bigger than that. Let's have a look. See where it is. 262 behind. We are in big trouble, but let's keep going. Leonardo 5 at 3, 4. Oh, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's see where we are. Well played, Prusen B. Okay, we need a big score. We are going to get it with our year 2038. Have we got enough? This is going to be close. 834. I think we might just do it. It's going to be close. Oh, unlucky, sir. Well played. Well, lucky we forced out his retro causality there. That was a close game. Well, I think we both made a couple of mistakes in that game. Anyhow, that is my monoscience deck, 7WR3A8. Let me find my other deck, the Tennin Python deck. Let's go and have a game. In fact, let's go and have a look at the deck first. Well played. That was a good game. Here we go. So, Jet Car. Who cards adjacent to this game, plus 80 this turn. On the return to his minus 40 for 3 turns. Python, there it is. Your non-science cards, wherever they are, gain 16 until played. For every programming language card in your deck, give them an additional +2 for 2 turns. Amazing card. Statue of Liberty. Based on the deck that I built last week, actually, that will only hit 6 of our history cards and 6 of our arts and culture cards, but it's a big enough buff to make it worthwhile. I've gone with Dragon this week, which is a bit of a dodgy call, but he seems to be working. 0 for 0 on the draw. If you've played Dragon this game, this card gains 144 and costs +7 permanently. Like I said, a little bit dodgy, but this deck is quite powerful. Carthronuchus. Haven't played this for a while, and I thought I'd give him a go in this deck. He's working really well. On the play, if it's round 2 or round 4, your non-paleontology cards, whatever they are, gain +12 until played. So we're trying to buff up as much as we can. Funeral Bell. Should know Funeral Bell by now. What's next? P.T. Barnum. A great card still for this deck. On the draw, if you've not played P.T. Barnum this game, your opponent's cards in hand lose -20 permanently. And for every time you've played P.T. Barnum this game, this card gains +40 permanently. And all other cards in both place hand lose -12. Tennin. There we go. Xiao P. Don't forget, you now need 4 or more Unruly Ruler cards. And your non-Unruly Ruler cards, whatever they are, gain +20 until played on the draw. And on the return, if you lost the turn, your Unruly Ruler cards, wherever they are, lose -20 for 3 turns. Charlemagne. Again, most of this is the same as the deck I did last week, with just a few little tweaks to make it better for this week's league. He's a great card, though. Andronikos Paleologos. On the play, your cards in hand gain +21 for 9 turns. On the draw, if it's after round 3, your cards, whatever they are, lose -10 permanently. Saladin, I do notice a lot of people now playing Saladin after I put him in my deck last week. 8 for 52. On the return, for every non-history card in your deck, your history cards, whatever they are, gain +2 until played. This deck is really naughty. Renaissance, your arts and culture cards, wherever they are, gain +10 until played. If your deck has 6 or fewer, well, it has exactly 6 arts and culture cards, your arts and culture cards, wherever they are, gain an additional 18. Lost Wave. On the draw, your opponent's cards in hand lose -30 this turn. So actually, if you add the 30 onto the 50, which is why this card is pretty good, he is 190 for 5. And on the play, for every non-arts and culture card in your opponent's has played this game, your musically minded cards in hand gain +1 permanently. So he will buff up a little bit. Chaos for the secret ability. Don't forget that one. Crown of Immortality, I should say. This is the card that I hold. The few games that have gone to the final round, I've been throwing down scores of well over 1,500 points. The crown could get up to nearly 900 points if you hold him, if you get him early and hold him for the whole game. Great card. Really good. The Goose That Laid the Golden Egg. The key with this card is quite expensive for this week's league, but if you can get him in rotation next to Chaos, then you're okay. Really good card. And Sigillium DI. On the play, your legendary cards that have been played at least once this game, wherever they are, gain 18 until played. And we've got loads of them. And your opponent's cards that have not been played this game, wherever they are, lose 18 until played. Okay, let's get that deck up for you. There we go. Deck code for that one, XHUMND. Let's go and have a game. So, which deck do we think is better? Takowusu. Okay, Takowusu, good luck. What do we have? Science. Everybody seems to be playing science. Well, the good news about this deck, it normally absolutely destroys them. Whoops, why have I played Cartoonocus? That was a bit of a mistake there by me. Big mistake, actually. I'm not paying attention. I keep forgetting. I thought he was bothy. Oh, well, never mind. We should be fine. I can't believe I did that. Well, at least he won't even come round and round to turn 2 now. Oh, dear. That is not good. Okay, never mind. Let's keep going. This deck just gets insanely strong. 1-4. Oh, it can be beaten by Science, but you've got to hit hard with that Science deck, and you've got to get that Pioneers of Science arena probably round 2 or 3. If you are playing that Science deck, you can beat this deck, but it is a little bit of luck either way. Good news is we've got Chaos and the Goose. We might be able to steal this, actually, even though I've played it really poorly. Come on. Oh, that's good. That is good. 1-0. Close game. And I did muck up my rotation entirely. Card Terminal Course, whatever it is. It's because I'm not used to playing it. Round 2 and 4. We would have been having him in our hand and we could have played him now, but never mind. So we got Crown and we got Jet Car. Jet Car is kind of a get out of jail free card. I'm going to hold him for a little while. 3, 4, 8. Similar deck to the last game, I think. A little bit different though. He's got Half-Life. Loads of different, slight different versions of the science deck. Quite interested to see what you guys think is the best one. See, there's Dragon, and again, I'm not convinced about Dragon, but let's get him round. Because second time you play him, he's worth having in your deck, and he will start burning some of those science cards. I think we could get Bothy in this deck rather than Dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 exactly albums. If we put Dragon instead of, or Bothy instead of Dragon, that might be worth putting him back in again, actually. Might try that. Anyhow, we are getting big scores now. Look at this. Look at this. 380. No, don't waste it. 5, 4, 3. Oh, he's got the mecha version. Very nice, sir. Very nice. Taco Rusu. But that looks like 2-0. And look at that crown card. It's already absolutely massive. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay. Let's see. Round 3. Can we win this 3-0? I think we might, actually. Now we can play. Oh, no, we can't. It's round 2 and 4. What have I done with my Kato card? Oh, dear oh me. What a disaster. I've really ruined this rotation. Antimatter. Interesting. Well played. I think we are going to be behind even after playing Jet Car. Oh, this kind of punishment really for getting my rotation wrong. This deck is much, much better than I'm making it look, to be honest. The Goose with Chaos and Statue of Liberty, really. It's going to be a big score again. Really big score. 5, 8, 4. And look at all those buffs going round. Plus the buff from Chaos. Don't forget 9 of your cards. Get 21 until played. Absolutely incredible Chaos. One of the best mythics in the game, actually, I think. Really good. Imagine if that was permanent. 78 behind. We've caught up. We've caught up. Can we win this? The cards don't look too bad here. We've just hit him for 30 with Lost Wave 500. Oh, wasn't expecting to win that easy. Oh, Taco. Well, there we go, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think is the best deck this week. Like I said, I'm not sure whether it's Mono Science or Python Tennin. They both are absolutely great decks. Anyhow, thanks for watching. We'll be back soon with some more super cool videos. In the meantime, have fun, everybody. Take care. And we will see you all very soon. Bye.